Welcome to the Budget Car Guide, where we dedicate ourselves to comprehensive, analytical examinations of the vehicles and trends that are actively reshaping the global automotive ecosystem. Today, we turn our focus to a particularly compelling and high-stakes phenomenon, the debut of an entirely new automotive brand at the apex of the luxury performance segment. Our subject is the Meiwo S800, a vehicle that arrives not as an evolution of an existing lineage, but as a fully formed statement of intent from a nascent mark. This analysis moves beyond mere specification listing to dissect the S800 as a strategic entity, a brand-building exercise on wheels, and a litmus test for the modern luxury consumer's willingness to embrace a newcomer in a realm dominated by century-old icons. The launch of the Meiwo S800 represents one of the most audacious plays in contemporary automotive business. In an industry where brand heritage, racing pedigree, and generational loyalty are often paramount, a new entrant faces a Herculean task to establish immediate credibility, desirability, and perceived value from a standing start. Meiwo's strategy, as evidenced by the S800, is not one of cautious entry or niche targeting. It is a strategy of overwhelming force, a deliberate attempt to crash the exclusive party of high-performance luxury grand tourers by presenting a product so visually arresting, technologically saturated, and performance-focused that it cannot be ignored. This vehicle is less a car and more a manifesto. Its primary mission is to generate the very brand equity it lacks, using the product itself as the sole catalyst. This analysis will deconstruct the Meiwo S800 across four critical interconnected dimensions: its exterior design philosophy and semiotic communication, its interior ambiance and the digital lounge paradigm, its powertrain and chassis engineering, the performance proposition, and finally, its overarching market challenge and brand-building imperative. We will explore how each element is meticulously engineered not just for driving, but for the singular purpose of forging a new luxury identity from raw materials and ambition. Chapter 1: Exterior Design Philosophy, the Semiotics of Aggressive Legitimacy. The Meiwo S800's exterior is its opening argument, its most powerful tool for capturing attention and signaling its aspirations. In the absence of a recognizable badge with historical weight, the design must shoulder the entire burden of communicating brand values: performance, luxury, technological advancement, and exclusivity. The S800's design language can be classified as aggressive legitimacy. It seeks to project an aura of established high performance so convincingly that the observer forgets the brand is new. The foundational silhouette is a critical choice. By adopting a low-slung, four-door fastback coupe profile, Meiwo immediately aligns the S800 with the most aspirational and performance-oriented segment of luxury sedans, the realm of the Porsche Panamera, Audi A7 S7, and Mercedes-Benz AMG GT four-door. This form communicates dynamism and elegance simultaneously. The roofline arcs gracefully from the A-pillar to the truncated rear deck, prioritizing aerodynamic efficiency and a sporty aesthetic over maximum headroom, a deliberate trade-off that signals a driver-focused mission. The greenhouse is sleek and sharply raked, with thin pillars to maintain visibility while enhancing the coupe-like illusion. The front fascia is where the S800 attempts to carve its own identity within this established template. Expect a dominant shield-like grille element. Given the electric powertrain's minimal cooling needs, this grille is primarily a symbolic and stylistic device. It may be illuminated with intricate LED patterns that come to life upon approach, transforming the front end into a dynamic light signature. This digital face serves as a key brand differentiator, blending traditional Grand Tour proportions with a millennial tech aesthetic. Flanking this are complex, multi-layered LED headlight clusters. These will not be simple units. They will likely feature matrix or laser technology with adaptive beams and intricate internal detailing visible upon close inspection, communicating a depth of engineering and obsession with detail. The vehicle's flanks are sculpted with purpose. Pronounced character lines, often referred to as tornado lines, sweep upwards from the front wheel arches, creating a sense of forward thrust and muscular tension over the rear fenders. The doors will feature flush-mounted, electronically deployed handles, preserving a clean surface that emphasizes the sheet metal's form. Deep side skirts and pronounced wheel arches housing large diameter alloy wheels, 22 inches or more, with high-performance tires, reinforce the planted, aggressive stance. The materials will be overtly premium, with extensive use of carbon fiber composites for elements like the front splitter, side mirrors, and rear diffuser, highlighting a performance-first mentality. The rear elevation completes the statement. A full-width, ultra-slim LED light bar is a near certainty, providing a distinctive nighttime signature and a contemporary high-tech finish. Below it, the rear bumper will be dominated by a sculpted diffuser, potentially framing a carbon fiber element. The overall rear design aims for a sense of technical width and solidity, closing the visual loop on a form that is designed to look both fast at a standstill and exotically desirable. In essence, the S800's exterior screams for validation through familiarity by mimicking successful high-end forms, while whispering of novelty through digital lighting and extreme surface tension. It is a calculated aesthetic designed to bypass cognitive skepticism by overwhelming the senses with cues of established luxury performance. Chapter 2, Interior Ambiance, Crafting the Digital Lounge Sanctuary. If the exterior is a shout for attention, the interior of the Meiwo S800 is designed to be an immersive cocooning response, a sanctuary that justifies the external drama. Dubbed the Digital Lounge, this cabin represents a philosophy where luxury is defined by seamless technological integration, customizable ambiance, and tactile opulence, creating a holistic sensory experience. Upon entering, the occupant is confronted with a cockpit that prioritizes a panoramic digital interface. The dashboard will likely be dominated by a continuous curved glass hyperscreen that flows from the driver's door to the passenger side. This isn't merely multiple screens glued together. It is a singular sweeping display housing the digital instrument cluster, primary infotainment system, and a dedicated passenger entertainment and control screen. The graphical user interface displayed here will be of paramount importance. It must be stunningly rendered, intuitively structured, and blisteringly fast, with animations and transitions that feel premium and deliberate. This screen is the literal and figurative window into the S800's technological soul, and its execution will make or break the luxury promise. This digital expanse is framed and contrasted by an extensive use of hyper-premium traditional materials. The cabin will be swathed in the finest full-grain Napa or semi-aniline leather, available in bespoke colors and quilted in intricate brand-specific patterns. Suede-like Alcantara will cover the headliner, upper door cards, and perhaps the steering wheel rim, providing a soft, tactile counterpoint. Authentic trim elements will be critical. Choices will include open-pore wood veneers, likely rare specimens like Manchurian ash or dark walnut, genuine brushed aluminum with a jewel-like finish, or forged carbon fiber with a unique 3D pattern. Every switch, vent louvre, and speaker grille will be machined from solid metal with precise, damped actuation. The seating is not merely for transportation, it is for experience. Power adjustable, heated, ventilated, and massaging functions are a given. The seats will be aggressively bolstered for dynamic driving, yet supremely comfortable for long distances, using multi-density foam and potentially even adaptive bolsters that inflate during cornering. The ambient lighting system will be a centerpiece, with hundreds of individually addressable LEDs woven into the dashboard, door panels, footwells, and even speaker surrounds. This system will offer preset scenes, focus, relax, and energize, and full RGB customization, allowing the owner to paint the cabin in any hue, syncing with music or drive mode for a fully immersive experience. Advanced noise cancellation technology will use microphones and opposing sound waves to create a library-quiet cabin at cruise. This acoustic blank canvas will showcase a premium audio system, likely from a partnered high-end brand, with upwards of 20 speakers, including exciters in the seats for tactile bass. Connectivity will be exhaustive, with multiple high-speed data ports, integrated 5G, and seamless smartphone integration, projecting a fully connected mobile command center. The digital lounge concept, therefore, aims to fuse the best of two worlds: the warm, tactile, personal luxury of a bespoke Italian interior with the cool, limitless, customizable potential of a cutting-edge digital device. It is an environment meant to feel both intimately human and awesomely futuristic. Chapter 3: Powertrain and Chassis: Engineering Credibility Through Performance. For a new brand in the performance luxury segment, paper specifications are the entry fee. The Meiwo S800's mechanical portfolio must not only be competitive, but must strive to headline, providing tangible, jaw-dropping performance that serves as the foundational proof point for the entire brand narrative. The powertrain is expected to be a state-of-the-art electric system. The flagship variant will almost certainly employ a dual or tri-motor configuration, with one motor per rear wheel and a potent front axle motor, enabling true torque vectoring and all-wheel drive. Combined system output is rumored to be in excess of 600 kilowatts, over 800 horsepower, with peak torque figures well over 1,000 Newton meters, or 737 pound-feet. This level of power, in a vehicle likely weighing between 2,300 to 2,500 kilograms, translates to ballistic acceleration. A 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, 0 to 62 miles per hour time, comfortably under 3.5 seconds is a near certainty, with a top speed electronically limited to 250 kilometers per hour, or 155 miles per hour, higher. This performance is enabled by a massive, state-of-the-art battery pack. Sourced from a leader like contemporary Amperex Technology Company Limited, it will utilize the latest cell chemistry, likely NMC 9 series or semi-solid state, and pack architecture. Capacity is anticipated to be 120 kilowatt-hours or greater, which, combined with a highly aerodynamic shape and efficient powertrain management, should yield a CLTC-rated range exceeding 700 kilometers. While real-world highway range will be lower, this figure is crucial for combating range anxiety and positioning the S800 as a true grand touring. Charging capability will be a key focus, with 800-volt architecture enabling peak charging rates above 350 kilowatts, allowing for ultra-rapid replenishment on road trips. The chassis engineering must match this brute force with sophistication. An adaptive air suspension system will be standard, capable of raising the vehicle for clearance or lowering it for a sportier stance and improved aerodynamics. This system will be paired with continuous damping control, likely using magnetorheological or electrohydraulic technology to instantly adjust ride firmness. The core challenge for Meiwo's engineers will be tuning this chassis to deliver a duality of character. It must offer a serene, isolated, and comfortable GT mode for long-distance cruising, yet transform into a taut, responsive, and engaging Sport Plus mode that communicates road feel and controls body motions with precision when the driver demands excitement. High-performance braking systems with large cross-drilled steel or optional carbon ceramic discs and multi-piston calipers are mandatory to reliably harness this level of power. The driving experience promised is one of effortless, silent violence coupled with long-legged, serene capability. It is engineered to provide a tangible performance argument so strong that it becomes the primary reason to consider the brand, overriding a lack of heritage. Chapter 4: The Ultimate Challenge: Building a Brand from a Product. This brings us to the S800's most daunting and fascinating task: its role as a brand genesis vehicle. Its impressive specifications, while necessary, are insufficient for long-term success. The S800 must single-handedly build the pillars of the Meiwo brand: perceived quality, reliability, and ownership experience. Perceived quality. Every interaction with the S800 must feel flawless. Panel gaps must be laser perfect. Interior materials must not squeak, rattle, or degrade. The software must be bug-free. The doors must close with a satisfying, solid thunk. This heft and precision, often subconsciously assessed, are what transform a collection of impressive parts into a coherent, desirable luxury object. Meiwo must achieve a level of fit and finish on par with Porsche or Mercedes from day one, a monumental manufacturing and quality control challenge. Reliability and durability. A new brand has no reservoir of goodwill to offset early failures. The S800 cannot afford significant recalls, widespread battery issues, or chronic electronic gremlins. The warranty package will likely be exceptionally comprehensive and long. Think 10-year powertrain, 8-year battery, to assuage initial fears. Long-term durability in real-world conditions across diverse climates is an unknown that only time will reveal, and early adopters will be the test fleet. Ownership experience and service. How and where will the S800 be serviced? Will Meiwo build standalone Opoleant dealerships akin to Lucid or Tesla, or partner with existing high-end networks? The service experience must be white glove, concierge level. Roadside assistance must be global and impeccable. Software updates must deliver tangible new features and improvements, fostering a sense of a living, evolving product. The brand must cultivate an exclusive community for owners, offering unique events and access to build emotional loyalty that substitutes for historical legacy. Conclusion: the high-stakes debut. The Meiwo S800 is, in the assessment of the Budget Car Guide, one of the most intriguing and high-risk ventures in the current automotive landscape. It is a spectacular, feature-laden projectile launched into the heart of a fortified market. Its strategy is clear: to use overwhelming product force to create a brand through sheer audacity and specification sheet dominance. Its success or failure will serve as a critical case study for the industry. Can a new money approach, bypassing decades of incremental heritage building and going straight to the pinnacle of price and performance, succeed in the emotionally driven luxury car market? Can a perfect product in isolation create a lasting brand? The S800 has the potential to be a landmark success, shocking the establishment and rewarding daring early adopters. Conversely, it risks being a spectacular footnote, a technologically amazing car that failed to build the ecosystem of trust and desire required for a luxury marque to endure. It is not just testing a vehicle, it is testing a fundamental hypothesis about the very nature of brand creation in the 21st century. Every aspect of the Meiwo S800, from its LED headlight pattern to its warranty fine print, is part of this grand, unprecedented experiment.